Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your new moon update. The new moon is happening on the 10th of March in the sign of Pisces. It is happening at 20 degrees. So if you have mutable placements at 20 degrees, then you will feel this new moon the most. Which are the mutable signs? They are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. So, new moons are all about new beginnings. It's a great day to set an intention to start something new that you would like to see grow in the next 6 months. And since the new moon is happening in Pisces, this new beginning might be tied to an ending first. Since Pisces rules the 12th house in astrology, which means like the end of the things, So you might need to close out a cycle first before you are starting a new one. The dispositor of this new moon is Jupiter, which is in a very nice aspect with Saturn at the time of the new moon. And Saturn is also in Pisces, which means that if you are willing to put in the hard work, if you are dedicated to the things that you would like to achieve, then you can definitely have tangible results in the next 6 months. Before the day of the new moon, there is going to be a rather difficult aspect between Mars and Uranus, which is going to ask us to realize where are the things, or what are the things that are not serving us anymore, that are not aligned with our most authentic self. And yeah, maybe we will need to let go of those things before we set a new intention for something that we would like to start in our life. So this is really interesting from that point of view. So I see it like that there is going to be definitely a letting go of something before we can initiate something new in our life. But I would quickly go through for each and every rising sign what they can use this energy for. And I am going to start with Aries rising. Aries rising. This new beginning is happening for you in your 12th house, which is all about your subconscious mind, your mental health. But before you can concentrate on these things, you might be asked to release, to let go a specific friend or a friend circle or a community, or maybe even a dream of yours, because they are just not serving you anymore. They are not aligned with you anymore. So this will be, if you are able to let go those old friends or friendships, then it will be definitely beneficial for your mental health, for your thinking patterns. Maybe you can leave also behind some self-sabotaging habits, due to releasing old friendships or communities that you are involved with. So this is what you can expect from this new moon in Pisces. Taurus rising. This new moon is happening for you in your 11th house. So a new beginning when it comes to your friendships, communities that you are involved with, and when it comes to your long-term goals. But before that, before this new beginning, you might be asked to let go something around your career or public image or reputation or status. So it might happen that there will be changes in your work that will have a beneficial effect on your friendships and the communities that you are involved with. Or maybe due to changes in your work setup, you can focus more on one of your long-term goals. So this is what you can expect from this new moon in Pisces. Gemini rising. This new moon is happening for you in your 10th house of career, reputation, public image. But before you can start something new in this area, in the work area of your life, you might be asked, or you might be called to release a belief of yours. It seems like it's not aligned with you anymore. It's just not serving you anymore. So, incorporating new beliefs, maybe, through broadening your horizons, through traveling, or through some kind of an education, or learning more about a philosophy, will definitely allow you to have a new beginning in your career. Maybe you are starting a career path as a teacher or something like that. So this is what you can expect from this new moon in Pisces. Cancer rising. This new beginning is happening for you in your 9th house of beliefs, travel, and education. But before you can focus on those things, you might be asked to let go some of your insecurities or maybe a financial burden, because the 8th house, where you have Mars around the time of the new moon, is all about a psychological transformation and shared finances. So it might happen that you are able to release one of your insecurities that allow you to study something new, or to go on a trip or travel somewhere, or meet new people from different cultures. But it can also mean that maybe you are paying off a debt and therefore you are able to spend more on traveling or learning. So this is what you can expect from this new moon in Pisces. Leo rising. This new moon is happening for you in your 8th house of psychological transformation and shared finances. But before you can focus on these things and starting something new in this area, you might be called to release maybe a toxic relationship. If you are in a toxic relationship, then it's definitely the time to say goodbye to that. But maybe it can be just like a toxic pattern, maybe something around your relationship that you need to release first to be able to have this psychological breakthrough. Or maybe, you know, it can just mean that you and your partner are setting up a new system, how you are going to divide the finances between each other in the relationship. So you can expect something around that from this new moon in Pisces. Virgo rising. This new beginning is happening for you in your 7th house of relationships and partnerships. But before you can start something new in this area, you might be asked to let go something when it comes to your daily routines, your habits, your work, or maybe the service that you give to others, which can mean that, for example, if you are in a relationship and you want to spend more time with your partner, then you might need to change up your routine. Or if you are looking for a relationship, then you might need to release a toxic habit of yours to be able to find a relationship. So this is what you can expect from this new moon in Pisces. Libra rising. This new beginning is happening for you in your 6th house of daily routine, of health, of co-workers, pets. But before you can experience this new beginning, you might be called to let go something that you have spent too much time on it in the past. Maybe that's like a creative project of yours, maybe a creative endeavor, maybe it has to do with your romantic life, and now it is time to recharge yourself, to, you know, incorporating a bit more me time. It can also apply if you have spent too much time dating in the past. Now it is time to incorporate habits that are more nourishing for you instead of focusing on others. So this is what you can expect from this new moon in Pisces. Scorpio rising. This new moon is happening for you in your 5th house, which is all about creativity, joy, fun, romance, dating, children, all the good stuff. But before you can experience a new beginning in this sector of your life, you might be called to let go something when it comes to your home living situation or family matters. So it can happen that you might be called to spend less time at home with family and focusing a bit more on your creative endeavors, or you are going out dating more and therefore you don't really have that much time to spend with your family. But it can also happen that you are just starting a new hobby. It requires you to be more outdoors than being at home. So this is what you can expect from this new moon in Pisces. Sagittarius rising. This new moon is happening for you in your 4th house of home and family. So this is a new beginning in this area. However, before you can experience a new beginning in this area, you will be asked to let go something when it comes to your communication style, your mindset, your siblings, or your environment. So this can easily mean that, for example, you are changing up environments, you're changing up your neighborhood, so you are moving. It can also mean that, for example, if you have a sibling and you haven't had the best relationship until now, then maybe something is changing around that and you spend more time together. Or, for example, if maybe you can let go a communication style that wasn't effective and that allows you to be more aligned with your family. So this is what you can expect from this new moon in Pisces. Capricorn rising. This new moon is happening for you in your 3rd house, which has to do with your communication, social media, mindset, neighborhood, your siblings. So you can experience a new beginning in this area. However, before that, you might be asked to review your finances and let go all the habits and all the patterns that don't serve you anymore when it comes to your resources. So maybe it can just mean that you are reviewing your subscriptions and you are unsubscribing from the ones that you don't need anymore, and therefore you are able to allocate more resources to the things that you would like to achieve when it comes to a communication project, or when it comes to spending more time with your siblings, or just round and about in your neighborhood. So this is what you can expect from this new moon in Pisces. Aquarius rising. This new moon is happening for you in your 2nd house of values and finances. So you can definitely experience a new beginning when it comes to your resources and your self-confidence. However, before that, you might be asked, or you will be asked, to release something around an old identity, around something that is not serving your life path anymore. It is not aligned with you anymore. It just doesn't feel authentic anymore. And if you are able to release something around that, then you will definitely have the chance to make more money, maybe because of a mindset shift or something like that. So this is what you can expect from this new moon in Pisces. Pisces rising. This is your new moon. It is happening in your 1st house, which grants you a new beginning when it comes to your identity, life path, and physical appearance. But before you can embark on this new journey, you will be asked to review your negative thinking patterns, especially the ones that are like self-sabotaging. You need to release all those patterns, all those negative thinking patterns that you have recently. You will be asked to release before you can integrate this new identity, before you can step into this new life path. So this is what you can expect from this new moon.